Welcome back, guys, to the Mindcrack server. And I did my best. I tried adapting it. I tried improving it. I tried shaping it. I even tried sculpting it. I tried fiddling with it. I tried dilly-dallying and procrastinating. Nothing's working. It's time to raise this sucker to the ground. There we go, a blank canvas once again. So now we can hopefully try to make something that looks a little bit more appropriate and that matches the style of the lower jungle area. I consider the lower jungle area finished. For the most part, I have added torches because it was just too dark. I tried to do some moody lighting. Unfortunately, not only were monsters spawning, because the rest of spawn, and let's go ahead and run through spawn real quick. Show you a few updates of the progress we've been making. Because the rest of the spawn area is so well lit up, there were a lot of things spawning down there. I mean a lot. It was like a gauntlet. It was like a dungeon that I had intentionally tried to have lots of monsters in. And that part is maybe not so bad, but the problem is eventually creepers are going to start blowing up there, and because I'm using specialized blocks that you can't craft, it's hard to repair, and it's just going to be a giant headache. So I'm going to fix the lighting situation, but I'll run you through here. Oh, look at this. Speak of the devil. Hope that wasn't anyone's friend. It probably wasn't. So minor update. I've replaced the glass with green stained glass, and I tried green stained glass and I tried a leaf block, and the green stained glass by far mimics the look of the ground from a distance. From here, can you even tell there's glass there? I don't think so, but there is. Once you get on top of it, it's very obvious. If you put a leaf block there, it looks like a hole for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's just the way it looks. But the glass looks pretty good. From there, you can barely tell there's a hole. And I've updated the lanterns all the way around here. And the shrubs look much less random. Down there to where the fences stop. And it's going to be kind of a tricky thing to know when to stop the walls and the lanterns and whatnot. We'll definitely come down here and meet that bridge. How far we go this way, I'm not sure yet. That's a decision we'll have to make later, because there's nothing really over there yet. It's just a path leading to the eventual UHC monument area. And then around here, it goes up to the bridge. Eventually, we're going to need another path leading around the corner here to the map room. And then if we run around this side... Oh, by the way, BWO has been adding these little potted plants, which I think is cool. I actually tried... I tried using soul sand. Unfortunately, you can't put flowers in soul sand. I wanted it to look like soil. We might be able to till it, though, but there's no water, so it wouldn't stay tilled. Yeah. But they look nice. We run around... Whoop, someone's fishing. I can see the fish. Whoa! I see names. I see shadows. I cleared my name from the death games. It was in there when I logged on. But I think they're just fiddling. And then here at the portal, we've got like matching gates. There were kind of this thing going on, but they weren't... They were slightly off center, and I fixed it a little bit. This goes down to Anders' fishing shack down there. And then it goes all the way up around here. And I haven't quite gotten that far either. And the paths are a little chaotic right there, but we'll get around to it. And they go all the way through here. This has been nice and updated. This thing that BWO made looks fantastic. I really like it. Okay, but anyway, today we're going to try and build some farmy stuff. And I obviously haven't gotten this far either yet. Let's come down here. So, we need to make some farm stuff. Oh, before I even talk about the farm stuff, I got an announcement we needed to discuss. So, the Minecon convention is coming up soon in a couple weeks. And as you may or may not know, there's about 15 Minecrackers going to be there, myself included. Guude, Beef, BWO, Pause, Kurt, BTC. The list is quite long, about 15 of us. Seth Bling. A lot of us are going to be there. And we decided, or rather Guude decided, to have a party for the Minecrackers. And basically what he's done is he's rented out an entire bowling alley, which is nut sauce. He rented out an entire bowling alley, which is really expensive. Like, I think just to do that was like $15,000, and then catering is more, and then there's going to be some decorative like Mindcrack statues, and then there's going to be shuttles to and from the convention. All of that costs a ton of money. But the good thing is we're going to have the bowling alley to ourselves and to anyone with a ticket for the whole night. It's got a bunch of bowling alley lanes. It's got billiard tables. It's got an arcade. It's got a pub. It's going to have some limited catering. It's going to have all kinds of crazy stuff. And there's going to be 15 of us there, as well as some other YouTube people. So it should be a lot of fun. And to help fund all of those costs, renting the bowling alley, the catering, the shuttles, all that stuff, and a few other things, we are selling tickets. And there is a website for this at gogetfunding.com. The Mindcrack Minecon meetup party. It's a very long name. I'll put a link in the description. It should be the first thing in the description. So go look at that link if you're going to be there and you'd like to come. We're not looking to make any kind of profit off of it. We are hoping to go neither over nor under in budget, but we'll probably go a little bit over or under one way or the other. Hard to hit it exactly. But yeah, it's $40 for a ticket to come, and we're gonna be there all night from like I think 8 p.m. to like 2 a.m. or something like that. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Should be pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so that's out of the way. Let's get to work on this fella. So I think what I'm gonna do, there's gonna be one floor here. The original idea was to have 2 floors, but we managed to get so much down beneath the ground here. I'm gonna try to have 1 floor with the melon, the pumpkin, and potentially the cactus and cocoa beans, which we haven't put up yet. So first thing we need to decide. Whoa, cactus! Attack cactus! That scared me. We need to decide how high it goes up, which probably isn't that important. And then I need to put in a basic framework for, I think we're going to have like, it's going to be sort of a cross pattern with a little wing coming out here, little wing coming out here, little wing coming out there, and then probably nothing here. So a T-junction, if you will, and try to match this as much as possible. So there is a little idea, maybe. Basically all I've done is I've replicated the spacing of these little shelves here, and I think it looks potentially okay. And next thing to do is to add some of these moss stone bricks in a similar manner. There's 2 different ways I can see this going. We either invert it where this sort of thing sticks out on the bottom side, so when you're down here they look sort of mirrored, or we replicate it on the top side and put little aqueducts in the top. What I think I want to do first, I definitely want to try mirroring it. So they need to stick out one farther. Let's go and do this. There's no lighting up here yet. So let's just do something like that. So how far do these go before they drop? That's an important number we need to replicate. I can't see the dumb things. 1, 2, 3 blocks drop. 1, 2, 3 blocks drop. Okay, that's 3 blocks. So then that's going to go down the other way. So let's run under here. What's that look like? Well, before we even take a look at it, let's finish it off. It needs to be like that. And I guess like this. Ooh, no, I can't really reach that. Oh, yes, I can. Get it. Hubit. I don't know what. Oh, damn. Whoops. Herp. Climb. Oh, wow, look at that. You can see the rain through the water. Oh, look at that particle effect. That is part of the new rendering engine. You definitely could not see that before. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Okay. Let's back up a second. Oh, yeah. I think that's definitely doing things. It's working for me. Is it working for you? We obviously can't put water in it because it's just going to fall all over the place. I think what we can do is invert it, though, like this. I think that's the plan, Stan. I've just decided. And then from there, we may want to go like that. Problem. Whoops. Problem. 1, 2, 3 blocks. Problem is that these two things, the upper shell and the lower shell, they may be a little too close together. Let's back up from it. See if we want to push it back a little bit. And we'll obviously have something similar right there to replicate this. I think that's definitely working for me. Is it working for you? It's working for me. But I think they may be a little too close. Let's look at the sight lines. See how far down into the thing we can see. See what they're blocking. You have to ignore the little dirt scaffoldings there for the time being. Those will, of course, be removed. Yeah, I think they're a little too close. Yeah, you see how, like, little we can see? Just in that little gap? Okay, let's try moving them back one. Everything. We'll move everything back 1 block. I'll move these back as well. Oh, can I hit that? Yes. But for now, we'll just leave it the way it is. Okay, and then this goes back a block. Okay. What's that look like? And we need to be sure to recover as many of those moss stone bricks that I break as possible. And for just right now, let's get rid of this because it's making it hard to see what I'm trying to see. Okay, that's better. I think we may want to go back 1 farther even. If that's possible, let's get rid of that too. Let's recover some bricks, some blocks. And then let's go up top. Let's go ahead and break this as well, I guess. Another alternative is to raise the whole thing up. We could probably do that, raise the whole thing up a block. That would definitely do a lot. So the answer may be to just do a combination of the two, push it back, and raise it up. Try to get the right spacing. Let's get rid of that. So from down here, yeah, it still looks a little cramped. Oh, and you know what? If we push it back 1 block, it's going to line up perfectly with that. Yeah, I think we should do that. Okay, but the only thing I want to look at is I want to go up top and see if we do that, if we push it back even 1 more block, will we have room to put the plants in, or are we going to run out of room? So let's see. Okay, so if we move this back 1 more, it's going to be like that. Boink. Okay. Like so. Like that. Okay, and then these are going to be pushed back even one further. Yeah, we definitely have room. So we have a room for the vines and a room for the melons. So that will work. Okay, so I'm going to do all that and raise the whole thing one block, and I'll be right back with you. Yeah, I think it is definitely an improvement. Let's, just so we can look at the dumb thing, let's get rid of all this scaffolding. I can obviously remake it if I need to. Access the underside of the undercarriage of this thing. Get rid of all this. And I think it's looking okay. I think it's looking not too shabby. It's definitely a big improvement on what was there before, that's for sure. What was there before was terrible. I didn't like it at all. Nope, sir, I don't like it. Okay, a little bit more dirt. And the last thing I want to do today, I still have some more work to do on it. And it doesn't actually connect to these little water guys yet. I'm wondering if they should stay floating or if we should connect to them somehow. And there's no roof on it. We'll go up there in a... Ooh, double tall grass thingy. We'll go up there in a second. Let me collect some of the dirt. Actually, this is not really necessary. I've got stupid amounts of dirt from all the excavating I did for this project. I'm thinking of setting up a shop. I'm one of the few people on the server without a shop. And I have 2 shops I would like to make. And I haven't done them yet because I wanted to finish off this project beforehand. I didn't want to just sit there unfinished and spawn and be like a big eyesore of unfinishedness. I think after today's... Oh, what happened? After today's progress, though, I think we're in pretty good shape to finishing this thing within a few more sessions. People said that it might be a good idea to have this be a fishing pond if people want to use it for that. And for that, I probably need to make it a little deeper, which I will. And people said fishing is more effective if the sky is uncovered. So I've left the center area open deliberately because of that. Let's come look here. There is a little issue. There's an issue which I need to solve, which is bugging me. And that is that the staircase doesn't quite line up. You see that little hole right there? Staircase does not quite line up. I would love it if the staircase was pushed back 1 block that way and I didn't have to have that little hole. And I think I may do that. I'm going to do it another time off camera. I'll push all the staircases back 1 block this way. And so these guys are going to be 1 block this way. I will move this back 1 block, which should be no problem. I don't think. We'll see. I'll fiddle with it. But I think I can do it. I think I can do it okay. And get that to line up. So when you come up here, we've got a line of dirt for melons and a line of dirt for pumpkins. So let's put those in. Actually, let's do it this way. Put all these guys in. Okay, the shops. I got 2 shops I'm going to make. They'll probably be, like, the building itself is just going to be one of these little things. They will be fairly unassuming. If I make a small thing like that, there's no way I can make it a super complicated project, right? I should be able to make each of those in 1 episode each. I think so, anyway. That's the idea. The first shop is going to be called Zistau's, and I may rephrase it or reword it or something, but it's going to be called Zistau's Enderman Repair Service, where for a certain price, I will go around and restore your area to its pristine maiden condition before the Endermen get a hold of it and put little holes in the landscape. You can see there's not many of those holes around here. That's because I've been repairing it. But If you don't like the Enderman making little holes like this, this, and this, then you can, for a fee, hire up a Zisteau to come fix your area. And we'll have to think of a price. So that's the first shop, Zistau's Enderman Repair Service. And the second one is a little more silly. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to phrase it, but it's going to be something along the lines of Zistau's Impractical Yet Awesome Ideas Store. Something like that. Impractical yet awesome ideas. So that's kind of my thing. I can't really help it. It's just the way my mind works. I think up some weird concept, and then I take it to an absurd degree. I just can't really help doing it. I just do it. That's how I am. So that's going to be the other shop, and we'll do that once we get this guy finished up. I think we're in a pretty good spot here. So there'll be melons there and pumpkins there, or vice versa. Pumpkins here, melons there. Then back here, I guess, will be... There's not a lot of room left up here. But I guess up here will be the cocoa beans right there. And I think I may want to leave this open somehow so that there's a view. So maybe the cocoa beans will be right there. And this guy right here may just end up being a floor. Kind of like this. Something like that. So you can come out here and look out at the future casino, I think is what this is. Holy cow, that thing's big. And the UHC monument. And then you can, of course, just walk through there to look this way, but it's not really designed to be a viewpoint. Anyway, I think that is about going to wrap it up for today. Let me know what you think about the updated design. I think it's much nicer. It still allows you to see down into the thing. You had to get close to the thing to see into it anyway, because of these guys in the way. So yeah, I think it's coming along nicely. Let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.